A Wheel of Fortune contestant named Micah missed out on a potential $1 million grand prize during Tuesday's bonus round. Host Pat Sajak, sparing no mercy, bluntly remarked after he couldn't crack the puzzle, "You were so not close." Bar Trivia host Micah had a series of impressive solves and landed on a $1 million wedge along the way. With the elusive wedge in tow, he made his way to the bonus round with the highest score of $26,550. He entered the bonus round with high hopes, choosing food and drink as the category, a fitting choice for his side hobby. Joined by a group of friends, Micah faced the heightened stakes of the $1 million wedge, which was swapped in where the $100,000 wedge was. Pat, 77, teasing the possibility, exclaimed, "It could be right there." As Micah spun the wheel and claimed his prize wedge, anticipation filled the air. Armed with the letters RSTLNE and choosing CMDO, Micah's selections revealed only a solitary C in the two-word puzzle, which read _L___L__L__C_. Boo! Pat chimed in, acknowledging, obviously, it's challenging. Micah, in the final seconds, attempted a series of guesses, from bloody orange slices to bloody heck. The puzzle, however, unfolded as fluffy flapjacks. Pat didn't soften the blow, commenting, "Ooh, you were so not close." Despite the shade, Micah took the loss in good spirits, laughing it up. Pat revealed that he missed out on $40,000, not the rare $1 million, which the host humorously admitted he was glad not to see. Harsh host. The soon-to-retire Wheel of Fortune warhorse is saying just what's on his mind as his send-off season is well underway. Last episode, Pat mocked a contestant who was confident about his bonus puzzle, "What are you grinning about?" And just recently, fans slammed Pat as disrespectful for screaming "shut up" at a contestant. Last month, an unvictorious bonus prize saw a player snap, "What kind of puzzle is that?" Pat looked shocked by the pushback and zinged back, "It's a puzzle you didn't solve." In November, the host gave it to the contestants after each made an incorrect guess on a puzzle. He snarked to the player who solved it, "You were bound to get there eventually. There are only so many words in the English language." Ah! Another contestant could be heard yelling off-screen as the audience nervously laughed. Pat is retiring at the end of the now-airing season in June 2024 to make way for Ryan Seacrest, who will begin hosting next fall. The energy in the Wheel of Fortune studio was electric on this particular night. From the opening moments of the game, it was clear that the stars had aligned for a rare moment of television magic, or disaster, depending on the perspective. The grand prize, a staggering $1 million, sat tantalizingly close to being claimed. Yet, by the end of the episode, what should have been a moment of triumph turned into one of heartbreaking hilarity, thanks in part to host Pat Sajak's trademark snark. A high-stakes night. The contestant, a bubbly kindergarten teacher named Rachel, had dominated the game from the start. Her lucky streak seemed almost predestined, hitting multiple big-dollar wedges and solving puzzles with confidence. She even managed to land on the elusive $1 million wedge and secure it, making her eligible for the jaw-dropping prize if she could make it to the bonus round and solve one final puzzle. By the time Rachel spun her way into the bonus round, the studio audience was on the edge of their seats. The other contestants clapped politely, though their smiles were tinged with envy. The stakes were monumental, $1 million was within reach, provided Rachel could keep her composure and solve one final, challenging puzzle. The dreaded bonus round puzzle. As the bonus round began, Rachel chose her letters carefully, R, S, T, L, N, E, followed by her personal picks of D, C, M, and A. The board revealed only a scattering of letters. __A_E_AT_N. Pat Sajak, ever the seasoned host, offered a sympathetic smile. "All right, Rachel, you've got 10 seconds to figure this one out. Good luck." The timer began ticking down. Rachel squinted at the board, muttering under her breath. Relaxation? Imagination? Celebration? Her guesses flew fast and furious, but none hit the mark. The seconds dwindled. When the buzzer finally sounded, the studio fell silent. Pat turned to her with a mix of regret and dry humor. "Oh, Rachel," he said, drawing out the moment, "you were so not close." The audience gasped, some chuckling nervously at Pat's sharp quip. Rachel's face fell, but she managed a sheepish laugh. "What was it?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Pat turned to the board and revealed the correct answer: graduation. The $1 million heartbreak. The realization hit like a ton of bricks. Rachel covered her face with her hands, groaning. Graduation. Of course. Pat nodded sympathetically, though his mischievous grin betrayed him. "I mean, you had the Asian part, so there's that," he said, earning a ripple of laughter from the crowd. "But, hey, it's not like there was $1 million on the line or anything." The studio erupted in laughter, though Rachel's smile faltered. Pat, ever the master of balancing humor and compassion, quickly added, "Rachel, you played an incredible game. Nobody's taking away the fact that you're leaving here with over $50,000, and that's nothing to sneeze at." The consolation prize softened the blow somewhat, but the missed opportunity hung heavy in the air. The moment would go down as one of the most memorable near misses in Wheel of Fortune history, thanks in no small part to Pat's razor-sharp wit. Behind the scenes. As the credits rolled and the studio lights dimmed, Rachel found herself backstage with her fiancé, who had been cheering her on from the audience. "I can't believe I didn't get it," she said, shaking her head. "Graduation. I should have known." Her fiancé hugged her tightly. "You were amazing out there. And, hey, $50,000 is still life-changing." Meanwhile, Pat Sajak, known for his playful jabs and affable demeanor, was approached by a producer who had watched the moment unfold. "Classic Pat," the producer said with a grin. "You just can't resist, can you?" Pat chuckled. "What can I say? If they can't laugh about it later, they're watching the wrong show." The internet reacts. As clips of the episode hit social media, reactions poured in. Some fans praised Pat's quick wit and the comedic timing of his remark, while others criticized him for being too harsh. "Pat Sajak is a national treasure," one Twitter user wrote. "That 'you were so not close' line is iconic." Another viewer had a different take. "I felt so bad for Rachel. She was so close to $1 million, and Pat didn't have to rub it in like that." The debate raged on, but one thing was clear: the episode had struck a chord with viewers, ensuring its place in Wheel of Fortune lore. Rachel's redemption. A week later, Rachel appeared on a morning talk show to discuss her experience. "Honestly,